Assalamu alaikum, dears, how are you? Sometimes we like somebody so much that we want to get closer to that particular person. We want to enjoy their company because that is something which we start craving for. And it does happen with almost every individual. Sometimes we do succeed in achieving their company, at other times we are not responded properly and positively. Dear friends, it is really good and important that we should be trying to do it in a sensible, intelligent, and skilled manner. We have made it a topic of our discussion today, and we are going to talk about how can we establish a good relationship with a person we want to get closer to, with a person we want to enjoy their company. So there are certain techniques and skills which are going to be presented here. First of all, we should try to establish the emotional connections. How can we do that? There are four simple things. First of all, it is show genuine interest and active listening. That is something to begin with. That is something to begin with. Showing of genuine interest and active listening. What is the genuine interest? It is actually we are already genuinely interested. But what is the active listening? The active listening say that listen to somebody with a full attention, and not only that we are using our ears only, rather we need to keep looking, not staring on their faces. We need to establish the eye contact. Sometimes we lean forward and turn our neck as well to keep to develop a better focus like a camera, so that they could feel, the other person could feel that you are genuinely interested and you are active listening as well. And still we need to give certain impression on our faces as well. If at all he is happy, we need to respond with a happy feelings as well. If at all the person talking to us, if at all she is sad, we need to show the sadness. And if at all they are normal, we should need to show the normalcy. So that is the first thing, showing of genuine interest and active listening. The second thing is validate their feelings and opinions. We need to validate them. We need to say that okay, not only that I do understand, rather I find it quite reasonable. If I were in your place, I would have been thinking, I would have been opining, I would have been feeling in the same manner. So that is validate their feelings and opinions. Don't say or do anything which communicates that you think they are not genuine, they are not rational, they are not appropriate, they are not reasonable. None of those things at all. Rather, validate their feelings and opinions. The third thing, share personal experiences and vulnerability. Each one of us does have some personal experiences. Quite possibly, we would be having any similar experience as well. We would have been feeling lonely, threatened, abandoned, or anything like that. Whatever your vulnerability, whatever your feeling, whatever your personal relevant experience is concerned, I think that we need to share the personal experience. We need to share the vulnerability we felt at certain stage of our life. The fourth is find common interest and shared values. Finding common interest and finding shared values. Common interest we need to find, we need to keep an eye all the time. What is common between you and them? We need to find the common interest, we need to find the shared values. There are certain principles and values which are common, and I think we need to, because values matter and matter a lot really. If at all the values differ, I think we cannot find ourselves on the same page at all. So it is, find common interest and shared values. So that was the part one about, the emotional connection, is trying to establish the emotional connection with the person you are so desperate and you are willing to be closer to. The second is positive reinforcement. What is this positive reinforcement? I shall try to explain it in four simple points. First of all, it is offer compliments and sincere praise. Offering compliments. Everybody deserves certain compliments. We need to offer the compliments, and we need to offer the sincere praise as well. Sincere praise as well. So offer compliments and offer sincere praise. The second is provide helpful advice and support. Providing them with the helpful advice, providing them with the support. So that is the second thing. We are talking about the positive reinforcement. Thirdly, celebrate their successes and celebrate their milestones. We celebrate our own successes and milestones only, not only this thing, because the person we want to get closer to, we need to celebrate their successes as well. So then only we, if at all we are celebrating their successes, we are celebrating their the milestones they have covered, the improvement, the progress, the considerable progress they have made. I think we need to celebrate it. We need to celebrate it. We need to be happy upon this thing. The fourth point is it is show appreciation and show gratitude. Showing appreciation, appreciate them and show the gratitude. Be grateful for whatever smaller, even trivial, favors they have done to you. We need to be grateful to them. If at all they have done nothing, but simply they have shared, they are sharing their thoughts and feelings with us, we need to show the gratitude. So these were the 4 points about positive reinforcement, the second segment of our today's talk. The third segment of our today's talk, it is the uniqueness and the mystery. With uniqueness and the mystery, how can we understand and practice it? First of all, be authentic and be original. Being authentic and being original, don't try to pose at all, don't try to impersonate at all, don't try to show yourself, present yourself as someone you are actually not. The second is maintain a sense of intrigue and surprise. Maintaining a sense of intrigue and maintaining a sense of surprise as well, not to be too much predictable, rather maintain a sense of intrigue and maintain a sense of surprise as well. The third is share exclusive knowledge and skill. We might have certain exclusive knowledge, certain exclusive skill as well. So for that purpose, not to deprive it not to deprive it, from the person you want to get closer to, you want to get habituated with. So that is share, exclusive knowledge or skill. The fourth and the last point, that is keep a subtle layer of independence. Despite all that, we need to show, we need to maintain, we need to retain our independence as well. So that was the part number 3 about the uniqueness and about the mystery. Uniqueness of ourselves, the mystery about ourselves. 4 points I have presented to you. The next point, the fourth segment of our today's talk, it is the consistency and reliability. Consistency and reliability. How can we prove ourselves as a consistent person, as a reliable person? And there are 4 simple points. Point number 1 is follow through on commitments. Follow through on commitments. Whatever commitments you have made, follow through on commitments. The second is establish a consistent communication style. establishing a consistent communication style. So that is the second. The third is show up regularly and dependably. Showing up regularly and showing up dependably. The fourth and the last is it is be predictable in your positivity. Being predictable in your positivity. The 4 points here: follow through on commitment, establish a consistent communication style, and show up regularly and dependably. Now it is be predictable in your positivity. That was the fourth segment of our today's talk, and the fifth one, it is the subtle escalation. Now we need to give it a spike. We need to escalate it. We need to make it bigger. We need to get closer to somebody. We want some sort of final stage, and that is again the four simple important point. Number one, gradually increase emotional intimacy. Gradually increasing emotional intimacy, that is number one. Number two, it is deepen conversation and shared laughter. Deepening conversation, the topics you are taking, the points you are talking about, and of course the shared values. The third is introduce new experiences and activities. Introducing new activities and new experiences. Now the fourth is natural encourage mutual dependence, encouraging mutual dependence as well. So that was the subtle escalation. We need to moving to the next segment of our today's talk. We need to respect the boundaries. Boundaries are very important. If at all somebody violates our boundaries, I think that becomes unbearable for us. But if at all at the same time we are not respecting the boundary of somebody, so they too will totally and absolutely they will like and try to disconnect from us. So it is the respecting our boundaries. How can we do that? Four simple points are there. Prioritize their comfort and consent. Prioritizing their comfort, prioritizing their consent. The second is avoid overstepping or clinginess. Do not overstep, do not violate their boundaries at all, and don't adopt a style or don't do anything else which does show that you are clingy and you are not leaving them despite the fact that they are not anymore willing to stay connected with you. The third is respect their time and space. Respecting their space as well. Their time is important. We have no right to spoil their time. And as far their space is concerned, if at all space mean that if at all they want to be alone, they don't want to find you around, then leave them, and that is respecting their time and space. The fourth is allow for independence. If at all the level of independence they want to maintain, allow them happily to do that. Allow for independence. Now it is there are certain neurological triggers as well, and these are four in number. The first one is use positive body language like touch and eye contact. Use positive body language like the eye contact and the touch. The second is mirror their language and mannerism. Mirroring, adopting, understanding, adopting. So that is mirroring their language and mannerism. The third is create shared memories and rituals. Creating of shared memories and rituals. And the fourth is use humor and playful teasing. So using humor, using playful teasing. Now the next is self improvement. It is about we need to improve, we need to keep improving. How? There are 4 points. The first one is grow and improve yourself. Grow and improve yourself. The second is develop new skills and interest. Developing the new skill and developing the new interest as well. The third is stay positive and energetic. Staying positive and staying energetic. The fourth is maintain a healthy lifestyle. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So these are about self improvement. Now, remember, building a strong connection, requires mutual respect, mutual trust, and genuine interest. And genuine interest. Avoid manipulative tactics. Avoiding manipulative tactics. Prioritize consent and focus on creating a healthy, balanced relationship. I think it is so useful and beneficial. I think every one of us need to establish our relationship, our friendship, our alliance with someone else. If at all we are, aiming someone to get so closer to us, to get habituated about us, it is highly beneficial. Let's try to repeat it in 1 minute only, because the important points only. Let's repeat the important points only, and that too in just 1 minute. First one, show genuine interest and active listening. Number two, validate their feelings and opinions. Number three, share personal experiences and vulnerability. Number four, find common interest and shared values. Number five, offer compliments and sincere praise. Number six, provide helpful advice or sport. Number seven, celebrate their successes and memories. Number eight, show appreciation and gratitude. Number nine, be authentic and original. Number 10, maintain a sense of intrigue and surprise. Number 11, share exclusive knowledge or skill. Number 12, keep a subtle air of independence. Number 13, follow through on commitments. Number 14, establish a consistent communication style. Number 15, show up regularly and dependably. Number 16, be predictable in your positivity. Number 17, gradually increase emotional intimacy. Number 18, deepen conversation and shared laughter. Number 19, introduce new experiences and activities. Number 20, encourage mutual dependence. Now the number 21 is prioritize their comfort and consent. Number 2, avoid overstepping or clinginess. Number 13, respect their time and space, allow for independence. So that is all from me. Thank you very much.